2020. Actually, I was thinking to record something nice for you guys for this end of the year in my office, but since we are here and we've been going for a walk, I thought I'm gonna record something outside. Find it pretty nice here. We just made a little walk with my little dog Bono. And yeah, my thoughts were to make a little end of the year video talking to you a bit how this year went for us. But I don't really know where to start because there were so many things happening, and I also don't want to keep complaining for whatever else happened in the world, and I think it's been a tough year for everybody. But I wanted to reflect on some things that happened to us in particular. Yeah, it's long due, so yeah, let's start. The January of 2020 started really well. We had tons of requests in our studio. We were basically booked out till almost September, and yeah, as you can imagine, that drastically changed. And the first time it happened in March, we were like, okay, let's cope with this, it's not a problem. What are we gonna do? Let's make an album. And we wrote songs, we stayed home, we stayed in our studio, locked in, let's say, and we wrote and wrote, and then when the first wave passed, it kind of got a bit better, a little bit more upwards with the works also in the studio, and we said, okay, if it's going like this, we are coming back to normal and things are gonna go better. Fact is that then came September, and in September this did not happen anymore. We got again cancelled everything, and we were already, let's say, drained out from all this happening. Yeah. And so once we got to September and we realized this thing with the album plus us working in the studio like this, just getting by and really not being able to put anything for the album to the side, because as you can imagine, making an album, it takes a lot of time, it takes a lot of effort, it takes a lot of money. And we've basically spent everything in the rents, in paying the bills, and we just like got by. And so we decided that or we change something or this is gonna go really, really bad. And so we did change. We made the decision that we can only have one business at a time, and we decided to take our music, which means the project Key, much more serious. We wanted to still wanted to see the world despite everything that is happening around there. And yeah, so we decided that we were gonna find a job, let's call it, that makes us pay the rent, that makes us get by a bit better without being like every month like, okay, are we gonna make it, are we not gonna make it? And yeah, so that's how our 2020 ends, and we're looking forward to the next year, being on tour, playing more shows, and I hope to still be able to keep the studio, which is a decision that we still have to finalize, which means that our studio is going to be more of a, let's say, rehearsing place, rental place, rather than a recording studio, except for some smaller projects or stuff that we decide we absolutely want to do, but it's no longer going to be a commercial, open to public, everyday kind of studio. And it also gives us more opportunities, which I think it's pretty due. from our 2020, I always talk about our because I am working with a whole team, and my partner Luca, as you probably know, since more than 10 years is always involved. You know, he's always been at my side. That's why it's like for me always plural when I speak. Um, yeah, and then there is the dog Bono, which I put now in the car because it was freezing. It was absolutely freezing. Because yeah, as you can see, there is snow here. Now I'm gonna take you around a bit, still to see what's left of the year, and I hope you guys have all a very good start into the next year, and let's stay positive.